What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to do a game recap of the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Middle Tennessee State game. First of all, about my Alabama Crimson Tide, I was very impressed. I was very impressed with Jalen Miro. I was very impressed with our wide receiver core. Secondary, defense, impressive. Okay, we still got some things to work on. We gave up a couple of big plays on defense. All right, but like I say, it's the first game. All right, so we got time to improve. We got some turnovers. We got some sacks. So that was impressive. Offensive line, I think we need to get better in run protection. All right, because I feel like we got the running backs. You know, you open up them running lanes, they can go the distance. All right. For as pass protection, I like what I seen, even though it broke down a couple of times and Jalen Miro had to take a couple of sacks, but that's okay. We're gonna get better. What I really like, and what I was really looking for was the lack of penalties, and that is what happened. We only had 2 penalties for 19 yards throughout the whole game, and I believe both of those was by the defense. One was a roughing the passer, so that's a 15-yard penalty. I think they called it on Jaheim Otis. But other than that, I mean, our game that we played was pretty good. People might say, oh, it was just Middle Tennessee State. Wait till you face Texas. Okay, fine and dandy. We'll see what happens then. But I'm focusing on this game that was played yesterday. That's going to be the focus of this video. Okay, but let me get to some stats, all right? Our team leaders was first one, quarterback Jalen Miro, 13 of 18, 194 yards, 3 touchdowns. Passing, he also added, I think it was 47 or 48 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns. So he was responsible for a total of 5 touchdowns. All right. So for all of y'all who saying Jalen Miro can't throw the ball or Jalen Miro is garbage, he put those rumors to bed yesterday, okay, or last night. But hey, like I say, he did. I'm focusing on this game. I ain't worrying about the next game, but I think he'll do much of the same against Texas. Then we got we got Isaiah Bond. He had 5 catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown. Another one. All right, wide receiver. What I was looking for in the wide receiver core. Drop balls. Didn't have them. Did not have them. So for all those who saying our wide receiver can't catch, sorry, you are wrong again. Jermaine Burton, touchdown. Amari Black, touchdown. Isaiah Bond, touchdown, all through the air. All right. Great performance out of this wide receiver core. I don't care that none of them had over 100-yard receiving. I don't care about that. Total team effort. Wide receiver core by committee, running back core by committee. All right. So we had several players to get in the game, and I loved it. All 5 running backs played. All 5 got carries. Okay, so hey, I loved it. Even though Jalen Miro was our leading rusher with only 48 yards, but that is fine. That is fine. We're gonna get better in that run game. You watch what I tell you. Okay, but let's get to some let's get to some individual stats. I know I talked about Jalen Miro, 13 of 18, 194 yards, 3 touchdowns. 10.8 yards a pass that he averaged. These are the quarterbacks. Tyler Buckner, 3 for 5, 27 yards, 4.5 yards per pass, and a touchdown on the ground. All right. Ty Simpson, 1 for 1, 5 yards, touchdown on the ground. So all 3 quarterbacks is able to get the job done with their legs. So you see that my Alabama Crimson Tide got at least 3 dual threat quarterbacks who can get it done through the air and with their legs. I know Tyler Buckner went 3 for 5, but he threw some nice passes. All right, so hey, it is what it is, baby. We ready to rock and roll. We ready to rock and roll. As far as rushing, Jalen Miro, 7 carries, 48 yards, 2 touchdowns, 6.8 yards per carry. Jace McClellan, 10 carries, 39 yards, a touchdown. On the 3.9 yards a carry, I rounded up to 4. But anyway, he's going to be a mainstay in that running back room. He's going to be running back 1. Watch what I tell you. Okay, so Jason McClellan is going to get better or turn it on as the season goes. Don't doubt me. Seen it happen. Roydell Williams, 7 carries, 36 yards, 5.1 yards a carry. Justice Haynes, like I said, all 5 of them got carries. 4 carries, 29 yards, 7.3 yards a carry. And Richard Young, 5 carries, 18 yards, 3.6 yards a carry. This running back room going to win us some game. Remember, I told you this, man. All right? The receiving core, like I said, no drops. But our wide receivers can't catch, according to some people. But anyway, Isaiah Bond, 5 catches, 76 yards, a touchdown. Jermaine Burton, 15.2 yards per catch for Isaiah Bond. Jermaine Burton, 3 catches, 62 yards, 20.7 yards per catch, and a touchdown. Amari Black, tight end, 2 catches, 49 yards, 24.5 yards per catch, and a touchdown. So, but yeah, Kobe Prentice, 3 catches, 20 yards, 6.7 yards a carry. And then C.J. Dupree, transfer from Maryland. Jalen Hale, freshman. I believe he's a freshman. He might be a sophomore. But anyway, 1 catch for 5 yards. Malik Benson, 1 catch for 5 yards. Roydell Williams, 1 catch for 4 yards. But anyway, Malik Benson, y'all better keep an eye on that guy. Y'all better keep an eye on him. And as you can see, we got receivers that can stretch the field. We got tight ends that can stretch the field. All 3 passing touchdowns from Jalen Milroe was at least, I believe, 29 yards or more. So these ain't 5-yard, 7-yard touchdowns that he's throwing. He's going down the field, and he's accurate. If you didn't notice, the every touchdown throw that he threw, he led the receiver. He threw the ball so the receiver can go out there and get it. The receiver didn't even have to break stride. Neither one of them. Neither one of them. Okay? And I'm talking about Isaiah Bonner, Amari Black, which is the tight end, and Jermaine Burton. Neither one of them had to break stride to catch the ball. That is, as they say on John Doe unofficial assistance, his channel, perfect product placement. Because that's what it was when Jalen Milroe was throwing them dimes. Perfect product placement. But y'all go over there and check his channel out. Another big Alabama fan, that's John Doe and the unofficial assistants, okay? Check him out. Subscribe to his channel. But we had a great game. Great game. I told y'all. We got linebackers now. Deontay Lawson. Kendrick Blackshear, Chris Braswell. I think Jaheed Kelman, he's a little banged up. I can't wait to see him. Don't forget about Dallas Turner. We got a linebacker core now. Ain't no more closing your eyes and trying to make a tackle. Ain't no more of that, baby. You can believe that. Ain't no more hesitating to get in the hole and make the tackle. We playing on the other side of the ball, just like I said. Let's talk about the defense. Caleb Downs, 8 tackles, 6 solo, and a tackle for loss. Freshman. Deontay Lawson, 7 total tackles, 4 solo, 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss. So he playing in the backfield. All right. You got Kendrick Blackshear, 5 total tackles, 4 solo tackles. Then Terrion Arnold had a half sack, 5 tackles. Tresman Marshall got in the game with 4 tackles. Chris Braswell, 4 tackles, 2 solo, a sack, tackle for loss. Let's go on down. Quindarius Robinson, linebackers. He had both tackles solo. He had 2. He had a sack and a tackle for loss. So they playing behind the line of scrimmage. Okay, so hey, long as we behind the line of scrimmage making tackles, we don't have to get a sack all the time. You know, tackle for loss or 1 or 2 yard gain. That's good for me. That means they got the punt. So it is what it is. And I think Middle Tennessee had to punt 8 times in this game. So that was good. What Kool-Aid McKinstry do? Kool-Aid McKinstry's 4 tackles, 2 solo, He had a nice punt return. I like him in the punt game. Returning punts. So even Tony Mitchell got in the game and made a daggone tackle. Helped out on a tackle. I like that. I think I mentioned Tresman Marshall. I believe I did. Who else was in the backfield? So, but anyway, we had a good game, man. Quindarius Kananu Knott, he got him a tackle for loss. So we had 3 sacks and 7 tackles for loss. So, hey, we had a good game defensively. We had a good game offensively. I'm proud of these guys. Jalen Key, he got an interception. Transfer from UAB. I mean, interception. Then we had a takeaway no, we didn't. Yeah, we had two. We got 2 turnovers, a takeaway and a fumble. I don't call it a fumble because our defender just snatched it out the dude's hand, showing that damn power. And hey, it was a turnover. So I loved it. We're gonna be all right. I see great things coming for my Alabama Crimson Tide this season. I see great things coming from Jalen Milroe. So, I mean, y'all can talk shit about Jalen Milroe all you want. I don't care about his Middle Tennessee. Like y'all say, or other fans say, you play who on the schedule. And that's exactly what we did yesterday. And this week, we'll be playing Texas because they on the schedule. And we going to beat them. All right, so it is what it is. That's my recap. And I'm going to tell you, Nick Saban fooled the whole entire college football world. But guess what? He didn't fool me because I told y'all. All right? Had a little issue with Ja'Cory Brooks, wide receiver. Don't know what's going on with him. Saban ain't putting that out there. All right? But he set out the first half, second half, he came in. All right? So it is what it is. I'm loving what I'm seeing from my Alabama Crimson Tide. I think it's going to be a great season. I love the play calling from Tommy Rees. I loved it. Mixture of running and passing. I love the 2 tight end sets. These tight ends out there blocking. And they look good doing it. Look good catching the ball. I love everything I see. The defense, hey, I like what I see. I'm saying because I want that defense to be ferocious. All right, we gave up some big plays. I don't like that, but like I say, we're going to get better. But what I did see this that I didn't like. I know it's Kevin Steele, but I hate that 3 down lineman. I seen that too. But hey, they ain't letting. More often than not, it's working with these guys here. Like I said, this is a simplified defense. And it's only going to get better. All right, so y'all watch out for the Alabama Crimson Tide this season. All season, okay? It's going to be fun for us, but not so much for everybody else. Roll damn Tide.